So let us see the IC representation of the AND gate. So what is this IC representation? So here the AND gate IC number is 7408. So I have represented here a 2 input AND gate. So input pins again you have here input pin as 1, next 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, 12, 13. So these are the input pins. So 7th pin is connected to ground and 14th pin is connected to VCC or the 5 volt voltage. And let us see, as I said, if I say here A and B is 0, 0, input is 0, what output you will get? It's 0. If I say here 4 and 5 is the input pin. So 0 and 1, what output you will get? It is 0 itself. Suppose I say here 10 and 9, input I have given 1 and 1, output you will be getting at the 8th pin, output you will be getting it as 1 itself. So this is a just a representation, IC representation of AND gate, 2 input AND gate. And next you have the timing diagram for the particular AND gate. So here in the pin number 1, if I give low input, and in pin number 2, if you give low input, what should be the output in the third pin? So output has to come in the third pin, so that also will be 0. Next, if I say here, this is one particular time instant, 1 you say. Next clock, if I say here at pin number 1, if I give 0 or what is this, low input, okay, and pin number 2, if we give high input, the output at the third pin will be again 0. So let us see the case of this particular thing. So what's the thing here is, pin number 1 you provide high input, pin number 2 you provide high input, again at the output side pin number 3 you should get high output. So that is the characteristics of basic AND gate. Okay. So rest all cases, whatever the input may be, you are getting the output as 0 itself. Only when the inputs are high, then you get output as high. Let us start with the next gate, basic gate, that is OR gate. So this gate is a gate with 2 or more inputs. So this gate is also having 2 or more inputs. The output is high only when any input is high. So this is quite different from AND gate. So in this case, the output is high only when any input is high. So this is a logical representation of basic OR gate. So A is the input, B is the input, and again Y is the output. So you can see the symbol is quite different from AND gate. Okay. So let us see this case in the truth table of 2 input OR gate. A, B is the input. You provide 0, 0, Y output is 0. So if I say A I provide 0, B is you are going to provide 1, Y output is high. Okay. And again A is 1, B is 0, Y output will be 1. And if you provide both input as 1, 1, the output Y is also 1. So if you see this particular truth table only, you can understand that if any of the input is high, maybe it may be A or B, any of the input is high, because of that high input you will be getting here output as high at the output side. Next let us see the 3 input OR gate. A, B, C is the input and Y is the output. A is you are providing 0, 0. B if you are providing 0, C if you are providing 0, and Y output will be 0 because none of the input here is high. Okay. And rest of the cases we are seeing here C is high, here in the second thing B is high, the next case B and C are high. Okay, so if you see there some input is high in this case. Okay. So because of this case you get high output at the output side. Similarly, For the next cases, if you can see here, the input ABC is the input, is it? So one is high. So because of this thing, you'll be getting output as high. If you see here, both the inputs are high. Obviously, you will be getting high output. Next case also 1 1 you 1 1 0, that is also providing you high output. And if all the cases all the inputs are high, then my output is high. Let us take the next IC diagram of OR gate. So here again this is a two input OR gate. So what are these? This is 1 and 2. These are the inputs. Third pin you are getting its output voltage. Again 4 and 5 you are giving the input voltage. Sixth pin you are getting the output voltage. But seventh pin you are giving it to ground, and 14th pin also you are providing it to VCC. And next here 13 and 12 pin are the input, and 11th pin you get it as output. 10th pin is input, 9th pin is input, and again 8th pin you get it as output. So if I provide here 0 0, output you will be getting it as 0. Suppose I give here 0 and 1, output you will be getting it as 1 itself. 1 and 1, obviously you will be getting 1. If I say 1 and 0, input is 1 and 0, output you will be getting it as 1. So that is a IC diagram. Next you have a timing diagram. Again, as I said for the previous AND gate, similar type of diagram, but you have to remember the OR gate table. Here again, one and 2 pin are the input pins. Third pin is the output pin. So low input you get low output. If I provide low input, another one second pin I provide high output, you get third pin high output. Again high low, if you are providing as an input, third pin you will be getting high output. So all are high, all the input, both the input is high, then output will be high itself. So this is a just an timing diagram example for it OR gate. So this is NOR gate, the next gate. This represents an OR gate followed by an inverter. So if you see this particular diagram, you can see that you have connected a OR gate, and along with that it's followed by an inverter. Okay, so this inverter is it's like a triangle representation, and it's with bubble. Okay. So this complete thing is an NOR gate. Okay, so you have two input and one single output. So you have combination of two gates, that is mainly here OR gate and an inverter gate or NOT gate. So what is a simplified form of an gate? If you are instead of representing this way, you can also represent a NOR gate using a simplified form. Okay, that is an OR gate with an bubble over at the output side. Okay. So A and B is the input, and again Y is the output. A and B is the input, Y is the output. What is A? If I say A is an input, is it? So A if you are providing 0, B if you are providing 0, or if the Y output will be 1. Okay, and if you say here A if you are providing 0, B if you are providing 1, Y output will be 0. Y if you are providing 1, B if you are providing 0, Y output will be 0. And A if it is 1, B is 1, Y output will be 0. So this is quite reverse of the OR gate. OR gate table was, output here was 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Is it? So it's reverse of this, in that case. So here, if you are seeing the IC diagram of NOR gate, you can, the number is 7402, IC number of NOR gate. And if you see the diagram here, 2 and 3 is the input, output you get at the first pin. Okay. So remember this gate. Okay, 5 and 6 is the input, 4 is the output. 9 and 8 is the input, 10 is the output. 12 and 11 is the input, 13th pin you get at the output. 14th is connected to the VCC and 7th pin is connected to ground. So there are mainly two universal gates. They are NOR and NAND gate. So what is meant by universality? Universality means a NOT gate can be created. Suppose a NOT gate can be created using the NOR gate, or you say OR gate can be created using the NOR gate, and also AND gate can also be created using the NOR gate. Okay, so that means you can get any basic gate. Basic gates are NOT gate, OR gate, and AND gate. So any kind of basic gates can be created using the NOR gate, is it? So that's why it's called a universal gate, NOR gate. So here you can see that it's actually here they have represented a NOR symbol, is it? NOR gate. But this NOR gate can also act as a NOT gate. Okay, that is when you are going to connect this. Okay, so input is 1. Previously the input was 2. For a NOT gate you have 2 inputs. But you have connected those 2 inputs and you have made it a single input. So A is the input now. Output you get it as get in the Y. But when you provide a input in this way, you get output here. Then Y is equal to A bar. Next you have connected two NOR gates. Okay. Again two NOR gate. For this you have provided 2 inputs and it is going to give you Y output. But you are going to have the Y output here. It's in the form of OR gate. So the symbol Y we have written here, Y is equal to A plus B, because whatever input you provide here, the output Y over here, Y output, you get it in the OR logic format. Okay. How that logic, the truth table was for OR, same values will be getting it over for this particular Y value. And the next is here two NOR gates you have connected, and one more NOR gate you have connected here. So this is a NOT. It's like a NOT symbol, is it? Another B is also input you have here. You are also here. It's like a NOT gate. Two NOT gates you have connected, and for that you have again here connected a particular NOR gate. So two input for the particular NOR gate, but it comes in a reverse manner. It means inverted out input. Sorry, output you are going to get, because if you are providing here, the output over here will be A bar. Suppose B, if you are providing here, B bar will be the output at this particular point. Okay. So next that will be provided as a input for next NOR gate, and then you get it as a Y output. Get it in the Y output side. So next gate is NAND gate. So NAND is this represents an AND gate followed by an inverter. So if you see here a logic representation, you have connected a AND gate, okay, two input AND gate, and it's also followed by an inverter over here. Is it? So if you combine this circuit, okay, you get this symbol, that is a NAND symbol. Okay, and with the bubble, and symbol with the bubble over here. So A and B is the input, Y is the output. So if you see the truth table of NAND gate, A and B is input, Y is the output we are going to consider. A is low, B is low, Y is high. Okay. A is 0, B is 1, Y is 1. A is 1, B is 0, Y is 1. A and B are both are 1 1, or both are high. Output Y will be 0 or low. Okay. So this is a IC representation for NAND gate. 1, 2 is the input, output will be at the third point. 4 and 5 is the input, 6 is the output. So 4 and 5 we are giving 1, 1, 6 output will be 0. Okay, this is because this is you have connected a NAND gate. So it's a quad IC. Okay, four gates you have in one single IC. So next gate, that is universal gate, NAND gate it is. So here universality of a NAND gate. So suppose if you want to represent the NAND gate with in a form of NOT form, you can connect this way. That is, a NOT is always having one single input, provides one single output. So that's why we have just connected a two input NAND gate in this manner, and we have made it as single input. Okay, and output will be getting over here. Okay, so y is equal to a bar. So that you have converted a NAND gate to a NOT gate. Next, if you want to convert a AND gate, sorry, a NAND gate to a form of AND gate, then you have to connect this manner. So you have connected two NAND. So one NAND followed by another NAND. Okay, so this is like a inverter you have connected to the particular output side. So here A and B is the input, Y is the output, but Y output what you will be getting, it's in the form of AND, that is A dot B. Okay. Next, if you are seeing next particular example, it is you have converted a NAND gate to a OR gate. So you need three NAND gates to form a single OR gate form. Okay, so this is one single NAND gate, another NAND gate, and that two NAND gates are connected to one more NAND gate. So the output Y, you get it as Y is equal to A plus B. So that is the output here, whatever you get, it will be in the OR form. So this is one more gate, that is exclusive OR gate. Okay, so how to represent an exclusive OR gate? So that is this manner. Okay, you have an OR. Before that OR representation, you have a just arc like this. Okay, so that is exclusive OR gate. So A and B is the input, Y is the output. So exclusive OR gate has high output only when an odd number of inputs is high. So here, if I say two input and exclusive OR gate it is. So A and B is, if you provide 0, 0, Y is 0. And A if I provide 0, B if we provide 1. That means it has one high output. Is it? Odd number of high input, sorry. Okay. High input is odd number. So that's why 1. Again here, how many uh, how many inputs you have here? It is two input, but high is a single high. That means odd. Odd it is. So that's why output is again high. So suppose if you here A and B is 1 1, output is 0. Suppose I take three input exclusive OR gate. So you have input as A, B, C in that case. I provide 0, 0, 0 as the input. Output will be 0. Next case 0, 0, 0, 1. If you see there in the next case 0, 0, 1 means one single odd input you have. So that's why output will be high. Okay. If you have input as 1, 1, 0, output will be 1. Why? Because, sorry, input will be 0. Why? Because odd number of inputs is it's not high, it's even number of input, if it is high, you will be getting Y output as 0. Okay. That is in the case of 3 input exclusive OR gate. So here there is a representation of exclusive OR gate. How you will be getting an exclusive OR gate here? Let's see here. So A and B is the input. Again here A is connected to an inverter, and then it's connected to an AND gate, or the output of that AND gate is also connected to an OR gate, and finally you get the output in Y. So this is how an exclusive OR gate is being represented. So Y is equal to A bar B plus AB bar. So this is the logical expression for the exclusive OR gate. Next you have the same can be represented using a simplified manner. Is Y is equal to A XOR B. The exclusive OR gate representation. So this is again 4 input exclusive OR gate. A, B, C, D is the input and Y is the output. So same logical diagram can be represented in a simplified manner. So you can write this manner also. A, B, C is the input and it's connected to a exclusive OR gate, and then Y is the output. So here I have written some comments whether the input is given is odd or even. So here A, B, C, D is the input, Y is output. So here 0, 0, 0, 0 you have, Y output is 0. So number of high input is even, because even means there is no high input, so we consider the comment as even. Next if you see 0, 0, 0, 1, okay, 1 means it's high input, but it's odd number, is it? 1 is odd. So 1 if you have, again here output is 1. Next if you see 0, 0, 1, 0, again odd number of high input. So that's why output is high. Next 0, 0, 1, 1. So 1, 1 means 2 twice it is high. So twice means it is even. Even if you have even high inputs, then will be 0. Output will be 0. Next if you see 0, 1, 0, 0, how many number of high inputs? 1. 1 is odd. So that's why high output is uh, that is output is 1. Next if you see 0, 1, 0, 1, how many number of high input? It is 2. 2 number of high inputs. 2 means even. So even means 0. So that is how you have to fill this. Let us see the exclusive NOR gate. So the representation for exclusive NOR gate is this manner. Okay. XOR connected with NOT symbol or an inverter here. So here A and B is the input, again Y is the output. If I say A is low, B is low, what is Y output? Y output is high. And if A is low, B is high, Y output is low. A is high, B is low, Y output is low. A is high, B is high, Y output is high. So this is the logic or the truth table for the exclusive NOR gate. So what is the symbol for exclusive NOR gate? So if I represent here in the Boolean expression manner, Y is equal to A X naught B. So this is the symbol for X naught. And you can also represent this manner, that is Y is equal to AB plus A bar B bar. Okay, so this is also the Boolean expression for the exclusive NOR gate. Next you have Y is equal to, or also you can represent this manner, that is Y is equal to A XOR B whole bar. So if you see this particular table, it's quite reverse of the exclusive OR gate. Okay, so completely inversion of the exclusive OR gate. Exclusive OR gate, you had output Y here, it was 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. 0, 1, 1, 0. But here it's you have connected an inverter, that's why you got 1, 0, 0, 1.